For a long time, farming and animal keeping has been left to the elderly in Kenya, and agriculture is often referred to as a trade for retirees. In return, this perpetuated the use of conventional food production methods, leading to low yields. To address this shortfall, the Ministry of Agriculture, in partnership with other stakeholders, is working on ways to involve the youth in agriculture in order to easily propagate technology in farming and animal keeping.
We have realized that the farmers' age is increasing, just like the Kenyan population age is increasing. But farmers are the ones who are most disadvantaged because the owners of land are older people. And of course, as you know, land is very sentimental and nobody wants to give away land. So the farmers or the population which is farming is aging. And it is very difficult for an aging population even to adopt new technologies. Of course, they have less energy than the young people. So we have now concerted effort, programs to involve the youth, even without owning the land, because we know we cannot make the older people to give away their land or to give their land to the young people, how they can get involved in agriculture without necessarily owning the land.
According to the Agriculture Permanent Secretary, Dr. Romano Kiome, Kenya is still food insecure. In 2002, 52% of Kenyans were facing starvation, and since then, only 10% of the population has walked out of the food insecure bracket.
By 2002, the level or the number of people who were food insecure, that means they could not afford 2 meals a day, was about 52% of the population. Specifically, we can say now, the number of people who are food insecure has gone down by more than 10% since that time. Despite the increased frequency of droughts, as you are aware, since 2003, we have had 4 years of drought. So half of that time, we have had droughts. To us, it's quite a major achievement because those droughts were not foreseen. And we see that if we manage, especially our environment properly, and move into more irrigated agriculture, we can easily, comfortably achieve the Millennium Development Goals. In terms of people who are dependent on famine relief, as you are aware, 3 years ago, it was nearly about 4 million people. Now we are somewhere to the tune of between 1.5 and 2 million people, the number of people who are consistently dependent on famine relief. And remember, this includes refugees as well. So we are working on it, we are making progress, but there's still a lot of challenge.
By involving the youth in agriculture, stakeholders say Kenya will go a long way in reducing food insecurity. Droughts and other unforeseen natural weather patterns are the leading setbacks of agriculture in Kenya. This calls for a quick transition from rain-fed agriculture to irrigation. These are some of the issues being addressed at the 3rd Agricultural Development Forum in Nairobi. Namkabo Werunga, GBS.